Hello, welcome back on my channel. I'm Tyrone Sasha Henry and you're watching String Machine. Yeah. And today I wanted to share an experience that I just had the other day. It was pretty cool. I'm participating in a collaboration on Facebook called Rocksmithers channel. And I link it below and you can watch it. It's really good. Basically the host Punit from Punit Anandani, I think is his name, Punit Anandani or Andanani or something. Punit from Mumbai, and he's a very nice guy, and what he does is actually he sends us, all guitarists that want to participate, he sends us backing tracks, random backing tracks we do not know before, and we all improvise what we think, what we like, and he cuts it together into little videos. It's pretty nice. And it's a fantastic exercise because you never know what's coming. It just asks you like, you want to join? It's like, yeah, okay, join. And then you get something, alright? And then it's like, off you pop, play your stuff and see if it fits. And the other day, some last week or something, he sent something in E minor, rock backing track, and it was super basic. Uber basic, really just you didn't know what to play over it because it was so simple. Yeah, you know what, just have a listen to it. Right, so you get it. Yeah, the issue was really like, okay, what do you play over that? This is, you know. So I was thinking, I share that with you how my thought process was about the improvisation and how I came up with the stuff that I play. So we started out in E minor, right? So E minor, the next best thing would be, okay, play the E minor pentatonic. That's a no-brainer, that will always work. If you want to spice it up a little bit, maybe you can play the full E minor scale like Aeolian. Didn't really work out actually, it didn't really sound that good. So decided with almost all the others as well to go with the Dorian mode. And Dorian is an E minor scale with, or an E minor chord, or minor chord in general, with a major 6. Alright? Here's the sound. Good, you know that? So that's a classic Dorian sound. So you play E minor in that case, and you use a major 6 to spice it up. Yeah? You've probably played something similar as well. It's basically integrated sort of in a blues scale kind of pattern that many of us play. Here it is. Good, so what else could you play over this, right? So when you think about Dorian, a classic Dorian chord progression would be, we stay with E minor because that was also what we got. A classic E minor chord progression would be E minor and then A major. Alright? E minor and then A major. Alright? So in fact, if the A major is incorporated in the E Dorian chord progression, you might as well simply play an A major arpeggio over it. That should work. Right? So that was the idea, and that's actually what I did. In fact, it's an A dominant sept. Right? I do not want to go too much into harmony or theory. For now, simply put the dominant sept chord, the A dominant sept, just as the blues chord. You've seen that before. Alright? Instead of the triad, just the blues chord thing. Alright? That's a dominant sept chord. Remember this? Oh, you learned something on this side. So the idea was, okay, I can play an A dominant sept arpeggio over the E Dorian kind of vibe to spice it up. And so I did. And here's what it sounds like. So that means already we have like two different flavors that we can mix. So we can mix that Dorian blues kind of pattern. We can use A major, like A dominant sept arpeggio. What else can we play? In fact, what you can also play is let me have a look. It's a C sharp. I'm sorry for that, guys. It's a C sharp minor 7 flat 5 arpeggio. Well, I can see. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that is a little bit more tricky, or sounds very, very profound and sophisticated. Yeah, it sort of is. But it's a good idea because the C sharp is in fact exact that major 6 in the E minor. It's that one here. Alright? And if I use the octave down, then I have my C sharp here on the 9th fret. Okay? And what I could do is actually play that arpeggio, this C sharp minor 7 flat 5, and that looks like this. I do it slow. Alright? So we have 3 flavors that we now can choose from. There's another one that I also like to play a lot over Dorian chord progressions in general. So, and that is actually, when you think of E Dorian is obviously a mode of a major scale or a minor scale, whichever way you want to see that. I'm thinking in minor, so for me it's like E Dorian is a mode of a specific respective minor scale. And in fact, that is the B minor scale. Okay, so, and the B minor scale is basically, or the B minor is a 5th up from the E in that case. So it's basically a power chord. You have your E here, and here you have your B. Basically, do a power chord. That's your 5 here. That's in this case the B. And the idea is, so that's your relative minor scale. So you could actually go down. It's here in the 7th fret as well. That's here your B in the octave lower. And instead of playing the B minor scale, which would be rather boring because it simply sounds Dorian, but to spice it up a little bit, you play the B minor pentatonic. instead of the E minor pentatonic, which I said in the beginning is a no-brainer. You can always play that pentatonic over, you know. So you're swapping out the E minor pentatonic for the B minor pentatonic. Basically, same pattern, different starting fret. In this case, the 7. Right? This has an interesting effect in that B minor pentatonic, if you play that over an E Dorian chord progression, it doesn't emphasize the major 6, which is usually the typical Dorian sound, right? Instead, it emphasizes this sound here, which is a minor 7/9. Then the next thing is, if you play B minor, so we just figured out, we give a specific tone sounded by playing the B minor pentatonic scale. If you can play B minor over that E Dorian, then you might be able to play the parallel major as well. So B minor, parallel major would be D major. So it should be possible to play a D major 7 arpeggio or D arpeggio or D major arpeggio over that E Dorian as well. And yes, you can. So the next thinking is, if you can play the parallel major from the B minor, but the song is in E minor, so then you should be able to play the parallel major over the E minor as well, right? That would be G major, and you could do the exact same thing. You can play that one as well. So this was it for today. I hope it helps. I hope it was inspiring for you guys, and I hope it encourages you to explore the Dorian mode yourself. There's a lot of fancy flavors to be gained there, rather than just playing the Dorian scale. I mentioned it a couple of times. Don't forget, leave a comment if you have more questions. I'm always happy to answer them. Of course, like, subscribe, the bell button, all that kind of stuff. There is more coming. Helps this channel as well. And I am saying, for now, so long.